People say new cars are better. This is the common belief, reinforced by glossy advertisements and glowing reviews. Blistering acceleration, massive touchscreens, safety tech. On paper, it looks like pure progress. But despite advances, ownership has become more complex, more restrictive, and more expensive. First, the modern car is saturated with software, sensors, and delicate electronics. Dozens of electronic control units, each a small computer, run everything. Engine, transmission, brakes, climate control, even power seats. They communicate non-stop over complex networks to make the vehicle operate. On top sits a mountain of code, from infotainment UIs to airbag timing. Convenience has brought unprecedented fragility. One faulty module can cascade into seemingly unrelated failures. A bad wheel speed sensor can disable ABS and dump the car into limp mode. Unsafe on a highway. A software glitch can block climate controls or navigation. You are no longer fixing simple mechanical issues. It is system integration. Older cars were largely mechanical. Problems were simpler and more direct. Today, diagnosis needs expensive scanners, proprietary software, and brand-specific know-how. A cryptic light now means a trip to the dealer. The car has become a black box. Second, costs are rising, not just parts, but across labor and diagnostics. Advanced diagnostics require specialized training that commands higher wages. Even plugging in is billable before the first wrench turns. Replacing a side mirror used to be simple. Now it may include blind spot radar, heating, turn signals, and a 360-degree camera. After install, it needs calibration and programming. A minor mishap becomes a four-figure hit. Even batteries need software registration now. Skip it, and charging, lifespan, and systems suffer. Larger wheels and TPMS drive up tire costs. A brake job may require a scan tool just to retract pistons. An infotainment screen, digital cluster, or ADAS sensor can exceed the car's value out of warranty. Third, software now gates hardware you already bought. Heated seats and nav behind subscriptions. You own the car, but rent functions. The car becomes a service platform, not just property. Over-the-air updates can help, or suddenly change the UI, driving feel, even remove features. The owner has little control over these changes. Your car can function differently tomorrow due to a remote push. Access to tools, data, and parts is often restricted. Warranty rules steer owners away from independence. Subscriptions, forced updates, and repair limits create conditional ownership. You own the hardware. They own the software that makes it run. That friction makes ownership feel less free and more costly. Fourth, most buyers miss these issues at purchase time. Specs, screens, and short test drives sell cars, but they do not reveal long-term usability. Few ask what happens when critical sensors fail in year 7. Or the replacement cost of that massive curved display, or that favorite feature moving behind a paywall. Sales focus on the now, price, payment, warranty. Rarely do buyers research common parts costs, or check if local independents can actually service the model. A car can be bliss for 3 years, then a recurring financial headache. The relentless chase for specs does not guarantee better ownership. Dozens of settings can be distracting and frustrating. Awards do not equal livability. Core functions moved into touchscreens. Adjusting climate now takes eyes off the road, a step backward versus a simple knob. Oversensitive alerts and frequent updates add stress. Locking basics behind a paywall breeds resentment. Needing a shop for trivial resets is not practical. Small frictions add up. The best tech is invisible. You do not notice it. Too much is loud, demanding, and fragile. Superior in the lab can be worse in daily life. Real-world usability matters more than numbers. Modern cars are safer, quieter, more efficient, and more capable, but progress brought fragility, complexity, subscriptions, and restricted repairs. The balance of power shifted, engineered to dazzle the first owner, not to simplify life after warranty. So ask yourself, considering rising costs, creeping complexity, and diminished control, are new cars truly better to live with day in and day out? Subscribe to Torque Brief for real car insight.